Good evening, you handsome lot, and we have got a little Mini One diesel that has got a little bit of a clutch problem. Now this vehicle was recovered into us and it has covered 103,000 miles. Right, let's get down to business. Now this customer is complaining of the clutch pedal. It just went bang straight to the floor, which I'm going to show you now. If we just flip around, you just come around, it is working a little bit better today. As you can see, that pedal is right stuck on the floor and it sticks down. So we have a little look and see what's going on. Now if I just grab hold of this clutch pedal now and push it down, it sticks straight to the floor. Now the first thing to check when you're doing these is have a little look at the clutch master cylinder, which is inside the vehicle. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you up here, which is just up by here. Now you want to be looking to see if it's leaking, or the carpets are wet or anything like that, but thankfully everything is nice and dry. We've got no leakages in there whatsoever. Now on these little minis, it is quite common for the clutch slave to fail, and it is externally mounted on the gearbox. But before we take the vehicle up in the air, we're going to just do a few little checks of the brake fluid, which I have seen the brake fluid has gone down. But what we're going to be doing is just checking, because all the pipes run down here, make sure that we've got no wet patches anywhere or any pipes are burst. And all I'm going to do now is get that car up in the air. Well, as you can see, I have now got this vehicle up in the air, and it is not the outcome that I thought it was going to be. Now it just goes to show that it doesn't matter the fault, there can be plenty or different scenarios what's causing it, and I'm going to show you now. I'm shocked by this. Now the amount of clutch slave cylinders that I've fitted on these little minis. Look at that. The actual pipe feeding the slave cylinder has rotten, and that is the worst I've ever seen. If I just mount me the light, I've got somewhere metal to stick it to. Everything's aluminium. Where can I stick it to? Yeah, that'll do, that'll do. Wonder if it'll snap. Look at it! Look at that. That's bad, that is. Okay, gone. Good job that's not a brake pipe. Right, well unfortunately that part that has failed, it's got to come from the dealers, and I can't get it until tomorrow afternoon time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get it all stripped down ready for when the new parts come. I can just fire them on. Now I am going to be changing the slave cylinder as well, for the simple reason being, as all the plastic's all gone a bit crappy and they're probably going to be brittle, and the clip that holds the pipe in, well, it's rotten. So I think it's best practice if we replace this as well. Now these, well, only two little 13s by there and there, and they just come off. There's nothing, they are so simple to change. Okay. Now with that slave cylinder now removed, we can drop the vehicle down and we're going to get that pipe routed from above. I think we've got to just take the airbox out of the way just to get a little bit of access. But I tell you what, we're going to find out. Let me just move everything out of the way. We'll get this car dropped down and we will find out right now. As you can see, I've got the car down to working height now. I've removed the airbox, simple enough, a little Jubilee clip, unplug the MAF sensor. Now I could take this pipe off here, which goes all the way down there, and I think it's going to be a little bit of a fiddle getting it off. So I think my quickest and easiest option is remove the ECU, just unplugs, and just pop the fuse box out of the way, and the pipe is just underneath. I can't quite get my fat fingers in there, so it's just going to make a little bit of room. You know when you're taking like battery trays off and fuse boxes and you've got the little 10 mils at the side and you can't, well, once you've done them and you can't get them out and you have to get a magnet and stuff. Well, I've got a set of sockets and I've had them quite a while now, and they're made by Serdoff, and I'll show you. And they're magnetic. Now these are the 3/8 version, and that is also the little quarter drive, which is actually neat as. So I've got a little 10 mil now on my battery ratchet, and I'll show you how awesome they are. Look at that. Brilliant. Such a time saver they are. If you do need to get hold of them sockets, you do have to email them. Strange how they do it, but you have to email them. After about 3 minutes of not struggling, I can get access to the pipe from by here now, which is right by there. I don't know if you can see it. I can't get my fat hand in there and show you at the same time, so you're gonna have to. It's that one there. You just pull it off that little fork there, and then there is a little clip on it, which I'll show you in a second. And I hope it comes with a new pipe because it looks a little bit rotten. It should do. Right, we'll get this off and I'll show you in a second. And there we have it. That pipe is off. Now the little, I don't even know where it's gone. What have I done with it? Ah, there it is. These little spring clips, if you don't look after them and they spring off, they are gone forever. But a new one is hopefully coming with the pipe. And there she is. We've had to take the vehicle up and pull it from underneath to get it out, to manoeuvre it out, should I say. But however, even though that pipe's not coming till tomorrow, the brand new slave cylinder has turned up, which is a blueprint one. So we're going to get this chucked on now. Finally, after what feels like a lifetime and a fresh haircut, we have now got this new pipe Aruni that's turned up. So we get it fed up. We're going to feed it up from below. Try and flip it around. We're going to get it fed up, and just remember not to put the wrong side up. Get that squoozing in. Well, I went ahead and I've connected that pipe down there. Now what we need to do is bleed this clutch system. Now how we're going to be doing it is a Launch Pro Brake one. Now we've got it coupled up to the brake reservoir. Make sure that the pipe, you're not letting it dangle on all the paintwork, because the last thing you want is brake fluid on your bodywork. Now we've set it up and it is healthily at 2 bars of pressure. I'm just going to pop over and just check for leaks up above before we take the vehicle up. Now I'm happy that I've got no leaks there because I've already checked. I'm going to send the vehicle up now and get this clutch pedal bled. Should we go ahead now and get this clutch pedal bled up? Let me flip the camera around. Been playing up lately, my camera. Now, got the catch bottle hooked up onto the gearbox. We're going to get 11 mil now. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see the brake fluid coming through. I just back it off, open the nipple. Take a few turns for it to come through. There we go. Did you hear that? And there we go. That is all that air now coming out of that system. Look at that. Minging. There's a lot of air in that system, I'm not going to lie. You see it all? I'm going to keep on going until no air bubbles are in the system. With that system all now bled up, what I'm going to do, before I put all of that plastic and stuff, ECU, back together underneath the bonnet, I'm just going to make sure that we've got a good clutch pedal and it's coming back on its own, and that, as you can see, is perfect. And just like that, with a little bit of magic, that car is now all back together, and we've given everything a little bit of a cleaner rooney. Now don't forget to make sure that your brake fluid is topped up to the maximum. Just close it up. I'm going to get this car off the ramp now and take it for a little bit of a drive. Well, I can't really go that far in it because there's no fuel in it, but the clutch is working, it's not slipping, the pedal feels great, it's where it should be. It's getting it off my ramp, which is a little bit of a fiddle. I should do a video on this really, getting it off my on and off the ramp, because so many people ask me how I do it. It's a lot of shuffling really, but yeah, that car is all done just in time for me to go on holiday. Now I'm not going to go too far in it. All I'm going to do, put it in the closest available slot in the garage, car parking space, and that is me, Romeo, done. For a week. I hope you've all enjoyed the video. If you have, please click that like and subscribe button and the notification button. Make sure they're all turned on, so as soon as I upload a video or a short, I do upload quite a lot of shorts as well, so stay tuned for them. Quite a lot of 30-second good little clips. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed the video, and I'm going to chill now. It's time to switch off. Forget about cars for a week. Anyway, let's get it in.